So, Rianna, how has your experience been with Second Look Aesthetics Academy so far?
It's been really nice. It's been something completely different to what I have done before. And it's been there's multiple reasons why it's been good, because I've been able to do it with my best friend. We've been able to reconnect on a more intimate level and, go through this whole learning process together. But also you guys have been really welcoming. The whole setup here is really lovely. So yeah, it's been amazing. Really nice.
Perfect. And can you just, for the sake of the interview, just tell me a little bit about your background?
Yes. So I am a doctor by training. I am currently 5 years into my emergency medicine specialty training and aiming to complete my training next year to be a consultant. But I have always known that medicine on its own, hospital medicine isn't something that I am going to always be doing, or always be doing full time, or that was the aim. So to be able to train in something slightly different that's still so close to my medical training, and have the opportunity to create my own business, develop something that's more my own and use my sort of business skills, account managing skills, that kind of thing, has been really, what the aim of the game has been.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing. And what made you choose Second Look Aesthetics Academy to train at?
We did a fair amount of looking around and researching, because as I've already mentioned, I do this with Corey, who you'll be speaking to in a bit, who's my best friend but has no medical background. And so we really wanted to find somewhere that could, create a learning program that facilitates both of us learning together, even though we have such different backgrounds and such different experiences. And we came across your academy. We spoke to you directly. It was really nice to get that immediate kind of feedback and input from the person whose academy it is, rather than sort of a middleman. And then be able to sort of create a tailored program for both of us to be able to do together, which is really special for us.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. And I think for you guys, it was a very much tailored approach, because obviously you're a doctor.
Yeah.
You're doing this with your best friend who's non-medic.
Exactly.
So it was just trying to get the balance and make sure that all your learning was done together.
Yes.
Because we have managed to keep you together the whole time in a group, which has been really nice,
it's actually been so lovely. And I think we complement each other so well. So even though we have completely different backgrounds and experience, and I have, the more medical aspects of it, I've also been able to support her, and she's been able to bring the elements of business and personal management,
it's a nice
customer
mix,
service,
right?
all that kind of stuff has been really good. And there just weren't any academies or any other courses that we found that would be able to sort of accommodate us with such a tailored approach.
Okay, amazing. Yeah. And how have you personally found the teaching style, given the fact that you are a doctor background?
Yeah, it's been really good. It hasn't been overdone and it hasn't been underdone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've still gone into it, despite my background, being able to learn so much, but also been able to see that it hasn't overwhelmed Corey, and we've also been able to approach things from completely different directions. And mostly it's the practical stuff, because all the theory, I might have more of an advantage with the theory and anatomy and stuff like that.
You've done really well with your theory.
Which, is a benefit.
Yeah.
But the practical side of things, Corey and I have really both have no experience with aesthetics in practice. And your teaching sessions have really focused on the practical elements, being able to have loads of models, doing loads of procedures, and really getting, hands-on experience with the learning, because that has basically been a perfect way of doing it for both of us.
Amazing. Yeah. Love that. And my last question is, would you recommend Second Look Aesthetics Academy to anyone else? And what would you say if someone was thinking about joining us?
I'd say Absolutely not, because we want Jess all to ourselves. No, I'm just kidding. We said that. We would say that yesterday. No, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I would recommend it. We're meeting some of the other girls today who we haven't met yet, who are just starting out. And
they're at the start of
their
they're
right at the beginning and we're right at the end.
Yeah.
And it's been really nice talking to them and getting their experience, and also being able to give them, some advice and give, we have the experience that can tell them what the course is going to be like, and they're really excited. And so, I would totally recommend it for anyone that's looking to get into aesthetics, either from a medical or a non-medical background, because we've been able to experience that whole learning together. Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And also, I did say that was the last question, but it's just more of a little chat.
Yeah.
So you are looking to pursue your level 7 as well with us.
Yeah. So that was another really important part I didn't mention before about picking your academy. Was we know that the industry is changing. We know that regulations are probably going to be coming at some point. And it was really important for us to do things in the most appropriate way. And we know there's a lot of controversy about medical, non-medical practitioners. And that's why I think us doing it together, me as a medic and Corey as a non-medic, I can feel way more confident that there isn't just a black and white line. There is a grey area. And I think non-medics following the pursuit to get to a regulated high standard was really important to us, and that's something that we're really looking forward to doing.
Amazing.
With the academy.
Perfect. Thank you so much for taking some time to speak with me.